LAX2047, Poetic Society, Group 49.
Hi, I'm Rushmita Ramani. My matrix number is 202563.
Hi, my name is Lilashini. My matrix number is 203990.
Hi, my name is Nur Sofia Arisha with Tahir Azlan. My matrix number is 203451.
Hi, my name is Punai Peng. My matrix number is 202536.
Hi, my name is Zahid bin Yazid. My matrix number is 200557.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Badri and Muhammad Shah. My matrix number is 203095.
So, from our previous video, we have discussed about 3 global issues. So, today we are going to recite the poems about pollution. The title of these poems is Pollution All Over. Where are the fish that used to swim in the river? They aren't here anymore. I wonder why. Where are the frogs that used to croak around this lake? I can't hear them anymore. What doesn't it indicate?
Where are the birds that used to fly in the sky? I can't see them anymore. There must be some mistake.
I wish there was a clock whose hand I could rewind. We might have saved these creatures if we just had more time.
Time to make people see how we're damaging our earth. Time to realize what it all was truly worth. But the animals are disappearing at an alarming rate. If we don't finally band together, it may really be too late.
So, what do you think about the first paragraph, which is where are the fish that used to swim in this river? They aren't have anymore. I wonder why. Then the second paragraph is where are the frogs that used to croak around this lake? I can't hear them anymore. What doesn't it indicate? So, what do you guys think about this paragraph?
So I think that these two stanzas are indicating about water pollution. So once a British poet has noted that many have lived without love but none without water. So although we all know water is essential for our life, but still we trash it anyways. The consequences of our irresponsible act is water pollution. What is water pollution? Water pollution is contamination of water resources, usually as a result of our human activities. So before overcoming this water pollution, we should identify what are the causes of water pollution. So the first is domestic waste. These waste are generated from household activities which contain urine, laundry waste and etc. The second one is industrial wastewater are let to flow into the rivers and seawaters without proper disposal treatment. These wastewater contain toxic substances and chemicals which can increase the acidity of water and also can become harmful to aquatic organisms. The third is agricultural waste. Nowadays, pesticides and chemical fertilizers are being widely used in agricultural field. These substances eventually flow into rivers and seawaters, which causes water pollution. Lastly, oil leakage from ships also cause the decrease in quality of seawater and cause increase of water pollution. Thank you.
So, you will notice around your environment that water pollution will be harmful to us, like human, animals and aquatic life. So, the effect of water pollution, it will kill the aquatic organism and disrupt the food chain, which then leads to the what we call imbalanced diversity. And then the water pollution will cause a chronic disease such as cholera and typhoid if it consumed by humans. The ecosystem can be destroyed or changed by water pollution. So many areas are now being affected by careless human, by careless human pollution on and this pollution is coming back to harmful us to hurt humans in many ways. Okay, so what do you think on how to prevent the water pollution? In my opinion, we must think rationally that river and lakes are strictly not the proper place to dump the rubbish. So we must throw the rubbish into the rubbish bin, or if there is none, you can take the rubbish to your home and put it in your rubbish can. Right.
Okay, sure.
So, second, the industry such as like the industry ni said that industry some industry cannot treat the waste, right? So, in my opinion, that industry should practice better treatment of industrial waste before releasing them into the lake or river. At last, as a responsible human being on earth, we should conserve and serve quality of water together. That's all.
So basically, from first stanza and second stanza, we talk about water pollution. So how about the third stanza? Can you read?
Okay. The third stanza is, where are the birds that used to fly in the sky? I can't see them anymore. There must be some mistake. So what's your opinion for this stanza?
Tashmita first.
The stanza clearly indicates about air pollution. Air pollution is one of the major global issue nowadays. Even in Malaysia, we had haze here 2 weeks back, and it was very worse. Okay, so air pollution is really very hard to escape, no matter how rich an area you live in. Poor air quality does kill people eventually. Air pollution have been linked to higher rates of cancer, asthma diseases, heart diseases, stroke, and so on. So air pollution can be classified into two categories. One is invisible air pollution, and another one is invisible air pollution. Okay, air pollution. The main cause of air pollution is because of sulfur dioxide, which is emitted from combustion of fossil fuels. And fossil fuels like petroleum, coal, and so on. Okay, and one of the main place which released these toxins is like what you said just now, industry factories which releases the sulfur dioxide. Okay, and secondly, ammonia. Ammonia is a very common byproduct from agriculture related activities, and it is one of the most hazardous gases in the atmosphere, which causes air pollution. What do you think about it? Any extra opinion?
Okay, for me, as we can see that manufacturing industry used to release a large amount of carbon monoxide, hydrocarbon, organic compounds, and chemicals into the air, thereby depleting the quality of air. And meanwhile, the effect of air pollutions are alarming. Harmful gases like nitrogen oxides and sulfur oxide are released into the atmosphere during the burning of fossil fuels. Then when it rains, the water droplet will combine with these air pollutants, and it will become acidic, and then it will fall on the ground in the form of acid rain. Then acid rain will cause great damage to human, animals, and crops. So for the solution, we can encourage people to use public mode of transportation because it can save energy and money, and also it can reduce the pollution. And the second one, we can practice the concept of reduce, reuse, and recycle. Because with this concept, we can reduce the amount of rubbish in our world. And the last one, we can use the energy efficient devices and emphasize on clean energy resources. So that's from my opinion.
Yeah, from our discussion about poems titled pollution all over. I think pollution is something that we should be concerned and we have to try to fix it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's never too late to
Yes.
it's never too late to
To-
to make a change
Yeah.
about our world environment. So that's all from us. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
When there is a will, there is always a way. In order to overcome this rising global issue, we should stand together to do our best to help restore ecological balance to this beautiful place we call home. Let's protect the water we drink, the air we breathe, and the soil we use to grow our food. That's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you for the
Thank you.
second time. Bye bye.